Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today we will be talking about combinations on the 9-ball. And I was kind of inspired for this tutorial video by a guy at the Super Billiards Expo, and he came up and he asked me this question while I was practicing. So I figured I'd make a video. If he's watching, comment down below you influenced this video. So let people know who you are. Sorry, I do not remember your name. But thank you for the influence on the video. Okay, so this right here, we have an 8-9 combination. They are frozen, which means they are both touching each other. There is no gap between them whatsoever. Now, when you have frozen balls like this, it's very common for players to kind of forget about position on this ball. They feel like it doesn't matter. It's a frozen ball, so how could it possibly be hard? So they're just gonna shoot the ball like that and just not really care about position on this next ball. Now, what people don't realize is when you have an angle like this and these balls are frozen, this 9 ball will be traveling in the same direction as the cue ball after it hits the 8. So the natural path of the cue ball, not with any spin. So if we do like that, you see we missed the 9 ball because it goes wrong. And now we happen to get lucky there with the 8, but we didn't intend to do that. So if it were call pocket, if it were 10 ball, it wouldn't count. But you see how the 9 went over here as our cue ball went over here. Now that is just what happens. We're not going to get into the physics of all of that, because if you're watching this video, odds are you probably did not know this already. So, same way, same thing. If we are shooting on the other side. So these 2 balls are frozen dead straight into this pocket. If we're on this side, you see how our 9 ball ends up going there because our cue ball comes here. So it's going to travel in the same direction as the cue ball. So always think about this when you're playing position for a frozen combination. Now if you're dead on, that's perfect. You'll always just be able to fire that 9 in. Also, if you do end up getting an angle, ways you can fix it, just tap it to make sure they freeze, is you can just hit the 8 ball straight into the 9, as if the combination were not frozen. So we'd actually have to cut the 8 ball. We kind of have to draw it a bit to avoid that side pocket. But you see we're able to make that ball now, since we cut that 8 ball into the 9. We cannot just hit the 8 ball just straight, because a lot of people think, oh, it's frozen, this is an easy combination. No, it really is not. Also, if we go this direction, we're going to have to cut the 8 into the 9 in order to pocket it. Now, it's easy once you know that. If you do not know that and you're missing combination shots like that, now you should never miss that shot ever again. This also helps you alter it. Let's say the combination is frozen. But it's frozen like so. It's frozen to where if you send it straight, it's not going to go into the corner. So if we're playing position on this, where we look at this ball, we say, okay, I cannot make it with a straight combination. So what I'm going to have to do is end up on this side of the 8 ball. Let's say we have ball in hand or this or something. We just want to end up somewhere on this side of the 8 ball, and then just hit the 8 ball full. It'll cut the 9 towards the direction the cue ball will go, and the 9 ball will drop right into the pocket. And vice versa. If the 9 is angled going to this rail, and you're on this side, play position for this side, cut the 8, don't cut the 8, hit the 8 full into it, that 9 ball will throw right into the pocket. Now, you cannot throw it a very heavy amount. It takes a little bit on the table to know how much it'll really throw. That's just something that comes with a little bit of trial and error and experience with the shot. But let's move on to different combinations. So for me, combinations are always easiest to go for when there is a safety option. So let's look at this. Let's say we have a shot like this, Playing 9 ball, we're on the 3. Got a bunch of balls over here. Just like so. Now, what do you do in this case? The 3 does not go into that corner. You cannot pocket the 3 into the corner. It's blocked completely by the 7. You don't have ball in hand, so you can't pocket it to the sides. It's too thin of a cut to the side, and your cue ball's flying crazy. Now, what should you do? In my opinion, in this case, I'm going to go for the 9. Because what I know is if I hit this 9 just on its left side, look where my 3 ball is going. It is ducking for cover. It really is. And we got a little unlucky with that roll there, but look what we left. We left an extreme cut shot combination, which is much harder than the combination that we are faced here. So I know that my 3 ball will go somewhere over here, not have a pocket, because it'll be blocked by the 4, 6, and 8. So I feel like I have a pretty good chance of making this combination, ending the game, and getting the 3 ball safe. So when I'm shooting combinations, I always look for situations like this. Well, where will my 3 ball go if I hit this 9 in the right place? I usually check if I hit the 9 remotely in the right place, because combination shots are fairly difficult, especially one like this. We're back cutting the 3 ball and then back cutting the 9 ball, so that's a little tougher. So if this ball hits anywhere on that left side, we're ducking for cover, and I'm going to hit it about this speed. We're not going to hit it too hard. And we usually want to hit combinations on the 9 ball hard, because then if we hit too soft, it'll usually hang up in the pocket. But here that's not really the case. If we hit it too hard, our 3 ball has the possibility of leaking out, and I feel like that is more trouble than leaving the 9 over a pocket with a blocked 3 ball, if that makes any sense. But steps to shooting a combination shot, we've already gone this over before, so we're just going to go briefly. Imagine the 3 ball is the cue ball. Look where you want to contact the 9. Extend that point through a rail, and that's where we're looking to contact that ball. It's a little helpful that we have the 7 ball here. We could probably clip off the side of it, but here's the shot. So this next little segment, what I'm talking about is hitting the 4-9 hard, hitting a 9 ball combination hard. Now I usually only hit this if it's on the 9 ball, but hit it hard if there is no cover for the first ball, and if there's a good chance that the 9 may hang up if you shoot it slow. If I shoot this combination slow, this is a tough combination shot. If I shoot it slow and I miss it, it could just bump that, end up over the pocket, same with the other side. And then look here, we have a 4-9 combo. I'm not gonna look at that angle, I'm not gonna waste time, but you see it's there. You see the 4-9 is there, and that's what you want to take away. You don't want it to be there. So we're usually gonna shoot these combination shots pretty hard, just to make sure that this 9 ball does not hang up over that pocket. If it hangs up, you will leave your opponent a real easy 4-9 combo, which isn't what you want to do. So even if you miss this 9, adding speed takes away your accuracy, but even if you were to miss that, your 9 is going around a bunch of rails, not ending up in a pocket. And look where the 4 is. The 4 is on a rail, so that's even better. I'm going to try to miss this now so you can see what I'm talking about. And if the 9 does not go, now it's somewhat in the center of the table. We may get a lucky roll or something, which isn't really what we want. But look at here. We don't have a 4-9 combination anymore. So that is just what I want you to take away from this little part of the video. So let's move on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button down below. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can click the subscribe button, then the bell icon right next to it. And I'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. Make sure you check out the links in the description to the different products that I have listed down there. Check out all of those. Those are all great products. I have the IQ training ball down there. I have Brutal Game Gear apparel. And I also have a few Amazon billiard supplies links that have some great deals that I think you guys may like. This is the IQ training ball that I have linked down below. It's got different contact points, and when you hit it, a little chalk mark is left on the face of the ball that tells you exactly where your tip contacted the ball. So it is very, very helpful to determine if you are hitting where you think you are, which, as you might think, is a pretty big part of the game. So if you guys would like to check out any of those products, all of those are linked down below. Also, I have my apparel sponsor down there. I'll wear all their apparel to all of my tournaments. I've actually won all my matches that I've won their apparel, so I don't know if that's a brutal thing or if that's suspicion, but that's superstitious. But I really, really love their shirts and their hats, so go check them out. Also check out the Amazon links. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.